Okay, so as you can see here, we've already crash landed, so we can mark that off as our first item complete. Next up, I think I'm just going to set up the toolbar. Well, no, actually, I'm going to set up the raw coal first, and then set up the toolbar. So to set up the raw coal, just grab this deconstruction planner, and this is coal, I believe. Perfect. Go on the map. We'll make like a big area around this. Let our companion drones pick everything up. And then, yeah, we'll just do a simple for here. Grab the first piece of raw coal and send it in. And we can see now, with the new alternative energy, we have a new byproduct in the early game, and that's ash. So we'll be producing a lot of ash every time we burn anything, including just getting the raw coal set up. Alright, so we finished getting the raw coal, so we can mark that as complete. Next up, I wanted to do the iron and the copper ore, but in order to get those set up, I need to get stone. So let's do our stone production first. Where is stone? It's up there. So with the stone, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to clear out the area around it. Watch those drones get to work. And then I guess we will get 2 of them, should be good enough. And then we'll make a wooden chest. It looks like the trees drop logs now, and we have to manually handcraft wood. But we have plenty of wood, so let's just use that. And then put some the raw coal in there. And now we have stone. And once we have enough of those, we'll get some furnaces built up so that we can make so that we can get our iron and our copper going. Already idle. But yeah, let's check off stone. So a lot of these earlier tasks are going to be very, very quick to complete. Next up is tier 0 iron ore and tier 0 copper ore. Let's say they're completed at 8 each. But I guess we can start with 4 of each. Okay, we're over here now at the iron ore, same thing, clear it out. And we only have 2, so we'll just put 2 here right in the middle. And we'll do this. Actually, our intent is to get 8 eventually, so let's just move it over like that. And we have rock coal. Let's pick some more up here. Rock coal. Getting into there. So we have iron set up, and let me go do the copper real quick. The copper patch is much bigger than the iron patch. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, I don't like it, but it should be fine. We'll just take what we have over there. We can't see it. It's okay, I'll rebuild it. There we go. Let's give these all raw coal. And now we have our basic iron ore and copper and stone done. So let's mark those off. Bam. Those are done. Next, I guess I will... Oh, I said I'd mark it off, and I have 8, actually. So let's undo those. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for a copper and iron ore, I'll set up my auto trash and my toolbar. And by toolbar, I just mean this area over here to decide what I would like. In my immediate toolbar, and then auto trash is a system which should automatically craft items for me. Okay, so I've set my toolbar up for now. I think this is what I'll be going through. I kept the basic stuff here: import, blueprint, deconstruct, upgrade. But then I've added the recipe book, which is the main mod I'll be using to search up how to build certain other items, like iron plate. And you click on it, and it tells you how to make it. I have the search factory, which is very useful. Let me look for any ingredient or product, no matter where it is on the ground. So let's see if I can get ore first. Iron ore in the ground? Probably not. Yeah. Oh, we have iron ore and stone furnaces and the burner mining drill. And if we click on it, it actually shows it on the map. Why is there an arrow? Oh, the arrow just shows a direction. Which is very cool. Other than that, we have the power grid comb, which lets me make nicer power grids. It just kind of aligns it, or eraser. Again, I'm using to erase ore in case I don't need it. And then companion toggle attack and construction. So that is that. And then let me go refill these up, and then I'll work on the auto trash next. Okay, so I've grabbed more iron. Let's go ahead and see if this works. So, if let's say belts are pretty useful. Let's say I want at least 100, which I believe is 1 stack, in my inventory at all times, and I click the check button. Handy Hands should start automatically crafting. Default 0 stacks. I thought Handy Hands would start automatically crafting transport belts for me, but it seems to not be working. Let me go check in the settings. Okay, it seems to be working. It says logistic requests, auto craft requests when logistics, personal logistics requests are enabled. So, oh yeah, I just turned that on, I believe, and I should start getting belts craft. Let me make one to try to kickstart it. There we go. And then it'll keep making belts until I have 100, which is actually not what I want to spend my iron on right now. So let me just turn it off. But I guess Handy Hand, here's a configuration. You can create presets. So, I mean, for now, I'll actually just leave it be. And we can just set up the toolbar. And let's see if we have enough. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have enough. So we have 8. We have 8 on the way. So let's go here. Run over to the other side, copy paste this right into it for when we have materials. Get to the copper. Make another 2, and fill it up with raw coal. And then we can grab all the copper from there. And I think this is good enough for now, unless we need more copper production later. I think this is what we're going to go with. Also, we get automation soon, or we actually start the game with, well, we don't start the game with splitters. How fast until we get splitters? Okay, we get splitters after the first, the automation science pack. So I'm thinking we want to get to automation science pack as soon as possible. So that should be the first big goal that we lead up to. But for now, we can take these 2 and we can call them done. And then I guess I will make the plan for using what's called Factory Planner to make the first automation science pack. Alright, so I've made the plan in the Factory Planner. We need automation science packs, right? That's what we're going for in order to make them. The first thing we need is native flora, which will be mined from the ground from a collector. And the collector, as we can see here, only needs iron, copper, and stone. So we can get started on that immediately. I'm also going to add this to our plan. Alright, I've updated my plan. It's come to my attention that actually I needed raw coal before I did these 3, and now I need these 3 before I do the collector. So it goes rock, coal, stone, iron, copper, which I have now, and I need those 3 to make a collector, which collects native flora to make the automation science pack. So next up on my list is to get the collector going. Okay, and again, the only thing I need for the collector, it says here, is just 163 iron ore. So let me get that going. Seems like I don't have enough already, so I might already expand production of iron by doubling the amount of mines and furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that we can get what we need faster. Copy this, and I'll just paste it over. And I'll move the whole thing over because I don't like it not being in the middle. Like this should be good. Make sure to grab plenty of rock wool. I love how the small parts looks in the mod. Those in, and then add the rock hole in. Okay, so I've doubled production, and now I'm just waiting until I have enough iron ore, which I need 100. We can actually use a rate calculator to see how fast we are making stuff right now. Just click on 1, then you multiply it by 8. So we are making at a rate of 0.8 iron per second, which is not a lot at all. Which means we get 100 in 100 seconds. In fact, I think I'm just going to max out the iron production right here. Probably need more copper for that, but yeah, I think I'm just going to max out the iron. Thought maybe I could go a little slower, but it seems like I need a lot of iron. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and just pasted the blueprint everywhere. Then I'll delete the furnaces that aren't used because they won't have anything attached to them. And there we go. This is what it should look like. See, I need 35 miner drills and 36 furni. That's not good. Oh, okay. Get rid of that one. I don't think we have quite that much. But again, I'll complete this loop first. Let me turn on the construction drone panels. They'll start placing everything down. I realize they're placing everything down willy-nilly, so it doesn't actually match up, which is a problem. But hopefully it's fine for now. Alright, as you can see, night is already falling, and I still need 10 burner mining drills and 11 furni, so 6. Pick up the stone, I'm sure it'll be the next 5. And then another 5, perfect. And then we need more iron to make some stuff. We need more iron to make the burner mining drills. Alright, I am currently crafting the last 5 burner mining drills before we have a complete setup. So I'll wait for that to get put down. And then I will fill everything up with rock wool, which also we probably need more rock wool makers. So that should be it. Okay, and we're done. So now let's get the rock wool here. And we will spread it around every single furnace and burner mining drill. Only 7 per piece, which is not a lot. And there we go. Look how beautiful it looks. We can just see them glowing in the darkness. This is the beauty of the... oh, shoot, the natives are beginning to react to my presence. Okay. Where are the natives? I don't know, but let's check my pollution. They are this close to my starting base. Okay, that's not good. Let's see if the repair pack is cheap. It's not bad. Okay. So iron is done. But it seems like we should do defense-oriented. We should do something defense-oriented soon, which means probably this goal: eliminate all biters from starting island and basic defenses. So my goal is to eliminate all the biters here, and then just kind of set up a gun turret. Oh. Okay, we have no gun turrets. We need to unlock them, which means we really should get a move on for the automation science pack. I I guess we could just clear the island first. When it becomes daytime next, we can clear the island. Yeah, when it becomes daytime, we will clear the island so that we don't get, at least they're only coming from one direction. I didn't think my pollution would spread this far this quickly. Save the game to check the time. I wanted to do a time-lapse shot every 30 minutes. 21 minutes, so making good time. Iron is now maxed out, so we do have enough to make our collector. Before that, we should get some light going. Flares, okay, so we have copper lamps, which use burner mining. So let's just produce one of those. Let's see how bright they are. Oh, very good. So I think we'll produce a couple of these. And I can place one in each corner, here and here. And just make sure that they get enough rock wool. I'll make sure to light up everything. We need to make the collector. So here is the collector. And we just need more copper ore. So let's go grab some copper ore. Okay, so I finished lighting up my base, so now it's beautiful and lit up. And I did grab a bunch of copper, so I should have enough for my collector now. I don't. I still need more copper. In fact, I don't know why I didn't do it, but maybe we should expand this copper just a little bit. I don't foresee it needing as much expansion as iron did. Okay, so it's starting to turn into daytime. Here is my native flora. What is that brown speck? There's probably a rock. But this is where I will be. This is where I will be placing my collector, which I have not made yet. But oh shoot, I'm exactly one copper short. Just run over there real quick. Run. Okay, so now we can build our collector. There it is. Made of air core inductors, small parts. Looks like they want to destroy us with the number of components needed to build early game buildings. Look at that. That is a lot of stuff to build. Uses a soil extractor. Perfect. Whatever, that's fine. So we'll have our collector going. So we'll have the first native flora going. Or flora? What's it called? It's in my factory planner. We'll have bioreserve going. Which I get from the bioreserve. But let's wait for this to finish crafting. Okay, so my collector has finished. I'm running back to the bioreserve. I just went and picked up a bunch of iron and copper. And we will place down our bioreserve to get our bioreserve. I need to get these words. I'm placing the bioreserve on, or I'm placing the collector on the bioreserve to make native flora. So, here we go, and then we can check it off the list. Okay, it seems like the collector needs electricity. I don't know why I just assumed it would not need electricity. But I guess that means we need to switch up our plan here. Tier 0 electricity is needed for the collector, so we can just take everything here and move it over so that we can make our tier 0 electricity. And I guess that'll be the next goal.